Hello to the Novelist channel, and let's talk about this. This book, The Martian? This great book about someone who's fighting to survive in space? No, let's talk about the book cover. Because judging a book by its cover is what's hip and cool nowadays. When you judge a book by its cover, what you're saying is, hey, here's a book, I'm gonna pick it up. Why? Because the person who made a picture and then put it here with some words in front of it made it look cool enough to grab my attention and made me interested enough in turning the book around and reading this. And reading this and the book cover are what make you want to actually open the book. But what goes into a good book cover? I'm going to use The Martian, and I can see that you have the Wall Street Journal review, brilliant, a celebration of human ingenuity, and the purest example of real science sci-fi for many years. Utterly compelling, Wall Street Journal. Other than the fact that it says real science, science fiction, it's a good review. And that's a review that you want, that Andy or the publishing company, probably both, want to have on the book to show the people who are going to the bookstores or going to the library, say, hey, this is a story that even someone from the Wall Street Journal has reviewed and said that it's brilliant. And under it also the New York Times bestseller, which means it's been on the New York Times bestseller list, which means that there have been many people who have read this book and have bought the book. And they then thus goes on a list and then gets the sticker. Then if we just avoid the centerpiece, which is the best part, we can see the soon-to-be a major motion picture starring Matt Damon, which is just telling the reader, you should come and read the book. And then after you're done reading, go to the movie theater and watch the movie. You have the words, a novel, which means, hey, this is a novel, as you can tell by the amount of pages that are in this book. And you go to the amount of pages, you get all these, which are not actually the story of The Martian, but are the extra libris, which basically means extra content. It's a program. And in the centerpiece, the main point of this book cover, you can see the Martian. Haha. The Martian, which means someone who lives on Mars. And Andy Weir, that's the author's name, because we all want to group by the author. Spoilers from here on out. If you spend a lot of time staring at the book cover, as I did, and you've read the book a few times, you can see that this is actually, spoilers, the dust storm, which makes Matt Damon, oh wait, not Matt Damon, Mark Watney, be stranded on Mars after the rest of his team have left. And he's flying back. Here, if you can see the detail, you probably can't, is the hole in his suit that was made by the solar panel flying through the dust storm. So orange-red for the dust storm on Mars, and it's flying back, which is the exact moment that Mark became the Martian. Or flying through, like, this is a good book cover. I'm kind of glad that they don't have like a big potato here, or going and disassembling rovers, or flying through space by putting a hole in your suit and trying to be Iron Man. Because that is not the Martian, that's a potato. This is the Martian. This is the moment when it becomes the Martian, and he got hit by part of a solar panel into the dust storm and was left behind in his suit. This is a really good book. I would recommend it. And I'm not judging it by its cover when I say it's a good book. I've actually read the book. And now, after going through a bookstore or a library and seeing this book, you say, this is a good book cover, or this is a good book title. Now to pull it out and read the back. I'm gonna let you do that when you go to the store, and thank you for watching. Do these things, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.